Good afternoon, ma'am. Ronathan calling from. How are you doing?
How am I? I'm furious. Furious.
Oh gosh, tell me what happened.
I saw two transactions on my account. I immediately I saw two transactions that I did not make to two people that I do not know on my account. Within hours of the transactions occurring, I saw the charges. I immediately contacted. A dispute was opened, and today I received a notification informing me that both of my claims have been denied because I guess the charges don't look suspicious. They fall in line with my normal transactions. And to that I say, yes, I normally use them to make payments actually to people. And so that wouldn't be suspicious, except for the fact that I don't know these people. These people are not in my friends. The transactions are actually public, and unless I forget, I always make transactions private. I don't use emojis in my transactions, both of which these have. And, frankly, I mean, they're to people who are not within my system. So I cannot, for the life of me, understand how it was determined that these are just my regular transactions that I make.
Okay, I'm just looking at the account for you now. So, who do you normally make these transactions to? Is it like friends and family?
It's yes. I mean, it's tutors and friends.
Okay, because I've got some adult I've got some adult website services here. Is that something that you would normally subscribe to?
No, definitely not.
Okay. Just looking at the account here.
I'm a 50-year-old attorney with 3 children. I do not subscribe to adult websites. I don't have time. Even if I wanted to, I don't have time. I work full time. I have 3 children. I have a 2-year-old, a 17-year-old, and a 14-year-old.
Okay, and you don't currently have like a male partner or anything like that, or a female partner?
I mean, I'm married.
Okay.
My husband's also an attorney. We're both attorneys.
Okay, and is there any way he would be using the service for adult services?
No. He has his own account. He and I don't share the account.
So he would buy those services himself?
I mean, he doesn't have those. He doesn't use those services. But whatever as far as I know, but I mean, he just wouldn't. I've known my husband for decades at this point. We've been married for over 20 years. Okay. And he doesn't have time. We're constantly busy, really.
So you...
and he has his own account. He has his own account.
So what you're telling me is you guys don't really have time for
adult services, like if you're talking about porn, no.
Yeah, I'm talking more on a broader spectrum. You don't have time for the, I guess, regular lovemaking or anything like that.
Well, I mean, I don't really see how that's your business.
Well, we just have to check because a lot of the services that have been signed up for here are adult services, and we have to get a general impression of what's...
My 2-year-old sleeps in bed with me. So no.
Oh, gosh. So you don't have any kind of sex life going on at all?
You're calling me from Venmo?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Can I get your ID information? Because, frankly, I'm uncomfortable with the line of questions.
Yeah, sure. My employee ID number is 80085. Last name is Bastard.
Yeah, you are a Bastard.
Pardon me?
Okay. Your last name is Bastard, Bastard.
It has an E on the end, ma'am. It's the European spelling.
Okay. Can I have a number to call you back?
It's just the number on your caller ID, ma'am.
Okay, well then I will call you back at that number.
Well, you're welcome to do that, or I can transfer you through to a supervisor if you'd like to do that. That
sounds great. Yep, I'll talk to a supervisor. Okay. I won't be giving any private information out.
No.
Aside from whatever we told. So I don't know.
We would never request any private information on an outbound call.
Really, this is really interesting line of questioning. Okay.
Okay, so do you want to speak to my supervisor?
Yeah, I'll speak to the supervisor.
Okay, bear with me a moment.
Yep.
Your call is very important to us. Please hold.
It's a great day up. This is Hazel speaking. How may I help you?
Hi, Hazel.
Hi.
How do I know that you're? I
Oh,
received a call
okay.
from. I received a call from someone with the last name spelled the last name Bastard with an E at the end, who's asking me questions about my sex life.
It's Mr.
How do I know
Betarde.
you're? Pardon me?
Mr. Betarde.
Okay.
I think you were speaking to you. Okay.
Whatever his
There's a
name is,
number
he's
of ways,
asking me-
Madame. There's a number of
Yes.
ways that I can verify myself to you. I'm going to give them
Okay.
to you right now. Okay.
Perfect.
Number one, I can give you my employee ID. Number two,
Okay.
you're more than welcome to call back customer helpline. Sometimes during the holiday season can be quite long, and you're also welcome to look at your caller ID where the call originated. But let me start with my employee ID. Okay,
Yes.
are you ready? That's going to be 800649.
And what is your name?
My name is Hazel McDonald.
And where are you located?
I am personally calling from the Miami, Florida office, but we're at all different where the call, the first available supervisor, which was me, which is where Mr. Betard transferred the call over.
Mr. Betard advised me that there are adult transactions in my Venmo account, which I'm not even aware of. And he then proceeded to ask me if I have a sex life with my husband, which is
that's an interesting question.
Yes, it's actually appalling. I've never in my life have been asked this by anybody, let alone somebody calling me from any sort of service.
Oh,
okay.
So you wanted to tell me if you had I'm not sure I understand. Have an sex life with your husband? Is that what you're asking?
I'm sorry. Can you repeat that, please?
You cut out for a moment, but it sounds like you were trying to whether you did or did not have sex life with your husband. I'm not sure what.
I mean, I said to him, I didn't make any I didn't make any transactions involving adult websites. The account is my account. It's actually a business account, and I don't use.
So I'm
that
sorry.
account
Was there adult transactions on your? Is that what this is about?
I initially contacted because I noticed 2 transactions on my account that I did not authorize within hours of the within hours of the transactions being made. I deleted my checking account. I contacted to challenge both transactions, and thinking that I'm using your services, this should be reimbursed. I didn't authorize these transactions. I don't know who these people are. I never authorized this. Today, I was notified that these transactions are quote unquote like within my normal usage of the account. I'm shocked because all of my transactions are made to people that I know, and like 9 out of 10 or more of my transactions are all private because I don't need the entire world knowing what I make payments to or who I make payments to.
Of course.
And these 2 transactions were not private to people that I don't know. And
I,
and they use emojis, which I don't use. I mean, not for this purpose. I do use emojis in my daily life, but not to chase somebody.
Okay.
And certainly, I don't see how that relates to any sort of charges for adult material, which I know nothing of. I don't.
Okay, fair, ma'am. I understand your frustration, and I can why you are frustrated. And I would like to take care of this for you. As I said, I understand why you're frustrated. Please understand that whoever you speak to is just doing their best to make sure that there's no fraud here. I just have a few questions that we.
Okay.
If that's okay with you, if you just have a little more, you can just answer some questions related to your purchasing history and the. Please note, I will not be asking for any personal financial information. And
Okay.
I'm going to proceed to ask questions, and if you can just answer them, I think we can take care of this right away.
Okay.
Okay.
Thank you.
So, okay. Just give me one moment to pull up the charges. Okay, great. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can.
Great. So, looking at the charges, I need to ask you, in the last 10 days to 3 months, have you purchased any material that would be considered pornographic in nature? Yes or no?
No.
Okay. Have you purchased any personal sexual devices? Yes or no?
No.
Have you purchased any adult movies, DVDs, or other streaming services?
No. Not one.
Okay. Okay. Some of these questions are a bit sensitive, so let's just get through them. Do you consider yourself a sexually active person?
I'm a 50-year-old married woman with 3 children, and I have a 2-year-old that sleeps in bed with me.
Okay,
So
thank you. It's a yes or no.
I'm as active as somebody who can be in those in under those circumstances.
Okay, so like once a week, once a month.
Yes, I don't see why that's relevant though.
I'm just going through the questions. Okay.
Okay. Yeah.
On a scale of 1 to 10, 1 being smaller than average and 10 being larger than average, how would you describe your BMI
My what?
index? Your body weight mass index, and have you purchased products to try and lose weight in the last 1 day to 30 days?
Not at all.
Okay. Have you joined a gym?
I've been a member of a gym for as long as I can remember.
But that's not paid?
Absolutely not.
Okay.
And it's
great.
actually more of a community center. It's not a gym.
Okay. Okay.
They have gym services, but it's
you
a community center.
You haven't purchased any personal weight loss product?
None.
Okay. Okay. Thank you so much. The next question is, have you purchased any relationship coaching or therapy in the last 1 day to 30 days?
No.
Okay. Have you gone online and looked at any relationship advice or therapy or coaching sessions or anything?
No.
Have you or anyone in your family purchased any penis enhancement type products or anything related to penis surgery, a penis pump, etc.?
No.
Okay. Have you purchased any classes or lessons that would be of a sexual nature?
No, nothing. As I said to you, I'm a 50-year-old woman with a 2-year-old, a 17-year-old, and a 14-year-old. I have a full-time job. I have 3 kids. I have 2 dogs.
I completely understand.
I barely have time to sleep.
I understand, but I don't make judgments on people's style. Have you Googled you or anyone on the same IP, any sites such as etc.? in the last 1 to 30 days.
You're cutting out.
Okay. Have you or anyone searched online for any of the free pornography services such as
No.
YouPorn, etc., or anyone in your household?
Nope.
Okay, and that would include a husband, a partner, a child.
No. We all have our own computers. Also,
so you're not sure that someone might have Googled some pornography?
No. I'm saying it would not have been from my phone. It would not have been from my computer. Period.
But could have been from your household IP.
No,
from your house.
Actually, I actually haven't even had. I'm having problems with my modem. I haven't even had Wi-Fi in this house for over a week. Actually, for 2 weeks. That's why my phone keeps cutting out. I've had the telecom here twice, including today.
Okay. Have you or anyone in your household visited or looked into, researched, Googled, or inquired about the Ram Ranch?
The what?
The Ram Ranch in the last 1 to 30 days.
I don't even know what it is.
Okay. Well, you can feel free to Google it, but I think, did anyone in your household perhaps Google it?
I'm not Googling anything like that. I don't need to Google something like that.
Okay. How do you think these charges came onto your account?
I have no idea. I didn't even know. I thought I just had those 2 charges. I don't know what other charges are being referred to. All I know is of a charge that's $50 and a charge that's $450 to 2 people. Yeah, that's all I know about.
Yeah, but there was even more charges since then.
But my account was removed.
Yeah, so but we can see that they didn't go through, but we can see people were trying to do. Do any of these movies sound...
But they didn't go through. There's no other money missing from my account.
Oh. Do any of these movies or titles sound familiar to you? Mona the Virgin Nymph?
No.
The Cheerleaders?
No.
Yank My Doodle, It's a Dandy?
I'm sorry, no.
Just yes or no, please. The Devil in Miss...
No.
9 Lives of a Wet Pussy?
No.
Babylon Pink?
No.
The Ultimate Pleasure?
No.
Pink Velvet 3, A Lesbian Odyssey?
No.
Sex Pursuits?
No.
Deep Throat?
No. I've heard of that one, but no.
No.
But I think I know it in terms of Nixon.
Okay. Talk Dirty to Me?
No.
Horny Old Lawyers with No Sex Life?
Funny. No.
Ex Confessions?
No.
Sex Stories?
No.
My Husband is a Closet Crossdresser?
No.
The Dreamers?
No.
Infidelity Sex Stories 2?
No.
When Opposites Attract?
I don't see where this is going. I haven't seen or downloaded any of these movies. I don't even know what this is.
A Taste of Joy?
Okay. No.
A Perfect Ending?
No.
Black Snake Moan?
No.
Love Toy?
No.
12 Days of Fuckmas?
No.
Pink Prison?
No.
Flesh Gordon?
No.
The Jade Pussycat?
Hold on a second. Can you say that one more time, please?
The Jade Pussycat?
Nope.
Kareen's First 13-Inch Black Monster?
Nope.
Naked Came the Stranger?
Nope.
Bend Over Boyfriend?
No.
90 Days of Gangbang?
No.
The Macron show Ménage à Trois.
No.
My husband Googles porn behind my back.
No.
You've got mail.
Not. I don't think I've heard of that. I'm not really sure. No. No. No.
Ronnie and your ass.
No.
The booby guard.
No.
Ocean's 11 inches.
No.
E, the extra testicle.
No.
Night of the giving head.
No.
My husband says my ass is bigger than a Kardashian.
Go get your. Okay. No.
The sperminator.
No.
Edward penis hands.
Nope.
Okay. Inside Out.
Yes, that's a cartoon.
Okay. I think it's meant for something else. Tell those kids to shut the fuck up and come fuck me.
No.
Sensational Janine.
Nope.
Brazier to Eternity.
No.
The Bone Ranger.
No. What?
Goodwill Humping.
My husband's here because I want him present for this. What's happening now is it called me, and I've been on the phone now for several minutes, and I'm having a list of porn movies being read to me with like disgusting names, and I'm having to identify if whether or not I've listened or downloaded or anything like this. And I just want you to be present for this because I'm like really horrified by some of the things that I'm being listening to. So can you just sit with me, please, for a second? Go ahead, ma'am.
I don't understand. Okay. I'm sorry, I'm just reading the list. I make no judgment. Maybe, sir, you might know some of these. The Bone Ranger.
I've been asked, like, how if you're,
The Bone Ranger, ma'am.
This movie.
The Bone Ranger.
No, I don't. No.
A Few Hard Men.
No.
Village of the Rammed.
No.
Cliffbanger.
No.
I don't understand what's going on.
Sir, no. I think you do. Late in Manhattan.
Excuse me, you said to my husband that you think that he does?
No, one of the movies called I Think You Do.
Oh, no.
My Bare Lady.
No.
Romancing the Bone.
No.
King Dong.
I'm sorry, no.
My Husband's a Giant Cuck of a Man.
No.
Phil Bill.
Did you say Kill Bill?
Phil Bill?
No.
Cuck My Worthless Lawyer Husband.
No.
Les Bliss.
No.
Braces, Faces, Barely Legal.
No.
Honey, I Shrunk My Penis.
No.
White Men Can't Hump.
No.
Robin Hood.
No.
On Golden Blonde.
No.
No means yes.
No.
Womb Raider.
No.
School of Cock.
Nope.
How to Lose a Guy in 10 Days.
No.
A Beautiful Behind.
No.
And your husband hasn't heard of? It's endless. Has your husband not heard of any of these?
I don't even understand what the purpose of this call is. Of course not.
What do you mean, of course not? Somebody's heard of them. I'm not making them up.
Well,
I don't know.
That may
what?
Because I have apparently somebody's been trying to put charges through to my account. They may exist. These are movies that you may not be making up. I'm not I'm not suggesting that you're making them up.
Supervisor?
This is the supervisor. I'm not suggesting that you're making this up, but just because these movies exist does not mean that we had any knowledge of them. I've never, other than Inside Out, which is a children's cartoon movie that I happen to have downstairs, I've never heard of any of these movies, period. Full stop. My husband and I are both attorneys. And
have you ever heard of Better Call Saul or Breaking Bad?
Nope.
The Breast Barn?
Nope.
Walker, Texas Banger?
You can keep reading all of these. I don't know any
The
of these.
Long and Winding Road?
Can you, if you're going to continue, I'm going to file a complaint with the SEC, and I'm actually going to call the police department. And I'm going to,
40 guys and 40 men.
Are you here trying to help us, or are you?
Yes, I'm here to. I can assure you, Madame, my one and only job is to help you. And I did. There were a lot of questions that we needed to get, but I'm satisfied that I have the answers, because I need to make sure that these put through and they were frauds. And telling me that you said, is your husband listening?
Yes, he is. We're both here listening.
Sir, she said that she's a lawyer. She said that you were a cuck of a man and a lawyer and that you don't have sex, which that's not my business. So based on those comments.
I'm still on the line, by the way, ma'am. She did confirm with me that she had an unsatisfactory sex life. That's why it shows as not being a suspicious transaction. The
fact that she went ahead and said that is what's causing this whole barrage of suspicion.
She had indicated to me that the husband was over 50, that he was working a lot. She was looking after all the kids.
I don't even think this is a legitimate call.
Okay, I'm sorry, but I didn't say that, by the way.
That is what she said, sir.
Okay, your last name is Bastard, so you can go fuck yourself.
Bastarde.
It's Bastarde, actually. It's Italian.
Okay. Okay. You know what?
How dare you cuss at me, sir?
I've actually been recording this on my, and so I'm going to be this to the police.
What?
Madame, you didn't have my permission to record it, and also I've invested the last 10 or 15 minutes trying to help you.
Ma'am, in the state of New Jersey, you need only one person to have permit to.
That's not correct. But
I live in the state of Florida.
Actually, it is.
It's a two-party consent state where we live, so you should know the law. You should know the law, ma'am.
Pardon me?
You should know the law better than this. We are in a two-party consent state.
Okay. Well, no, you're not, because you and I are not in the same state.
You reached out to a different state, asshole.
Don't you call me an asshole, you little cuck.
Listen, the menopause is obviously hitting you really. Appreciate the story, but that's
there she goes.